What's up, guys? TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And me, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hoping you did. We're doing something really, really special today. This was actually suggested to me by a viewer here live on stream on Twitch, and I was immediately like, damn, that sounds like a funny idea. And that's to revisit an old tier list and critique it today with everything I know today. I found the very first one I think I posted to YouTube, and this is Tekken 7 Season 1. And sorry for the presentation, it does hurt my eyes a little bit as well, but I was laughing because I looked at tier lists I made after this one, like 2 Season 2 tier lists, and they're even more like cluttered, disorganized. I can't even tell what's going on. I'm just like, what was going through your head presenting them like that? And what's with all of the colors here and the light blue background? Like, I just have no idea. But I'm happy to see that I've improved a bit as a content creator, at least. So this is, at first when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe I was trolling. But Deviljin and Draganov at the top tell me I'm probably not trolling. And it says on online spammers tier list, and that's just me making fun of myself. I'm the online spammer. But even at a quick glance, this list is just completely off. And it's completely bonkers. And this is me back then. I just didn't have... I had some clues, but for the most part, I have no clue what I'm talking about. And I think it's with Season 3, I for real started to get, you know, a pretty damn good idea of the game. This is all over the place, and granted, like Season 1, the balancing is very different to Season 4, but from what I remember from the Season 1 balancing, I mean, this is completely, it's completely fucked. So we're gonna take it just one character at a time. Like, Deviljin belongs in S. Like, he's always been very strong, and he was very strong in Season 1. And in Season 1, a notable difference is that... Oh, wait, no, that was Vanilla, where he's back 4 with Knockdown and Wall Splat. I think this is, yeah, Fated Retribution Season 1. It doesn't do that. But still, this is prior to big power creep. Gigas hasn't even been released here. So Deviljin is, like, for sure, super strong. Draganov is a character that was much carried, I think, by JDCR in Season 1. And again, it's a power creep thing. Draganov is outshined in Season 4. In Season 1, he's while running 2 tracks more. He's very strong. Power creep hasn't started. His wall carry is twice the average. Like, Draganov is very strong, but I don't know if he's S tier. So after that, and this is where it's fun, because let's just say there are a lot of characters here that should be in S tier, but they're not there right now. So for now, I would say, I don't think I would put Draganov in S tier, but Deviljin should stay. And here we have Fengwei in A+. I think this was motivated by, is Geese Master his name? A US player doing really well with him in a tournament. And Fengwei is really strong. He's been buffed a shit ton since Season 1, but probably in Season 1 he was really strong. So let's just leave him there. Brian at A+. I don't know if he should be an A+. He doesn't have a lot of buffs he has today, but if you're a godlike player, Brian has always had a lot of potential. Whatever. I think you could argue that. Let's just say old main man, well, young main man. He was just a kid back then. He was 33. Young boy. Let's just leave a naive main man. You could argue that, I think. Steve. Season 1 Steve belongs here. He's way the fuck stronger than Draganov. Like, Steve, make no mistake, is here. Leo. No. Oh, wait. Oh, young main man. He knows what he's talking about. Orbital is very strong. Back 1-4 is a counter-hit launcher. But probably not A+. Strong, but probably not A+. Yeah, exactly. Leo Season 1 was strong. Man, I'm underestimating old main man. He knows what he's talking about. Jack in A+. Poor Jack. He got this reputation of being super good in Season 1 due to Saint doing really well. And to be honest, Season 1 esports Tekken wasn't all that hype. I think there was so many notable players not showing up to events. It was in its cradle. It was in its cradle. It was an orphan, a little fetus. It wasn't there just yet. So it was basically the Saint and JDCR show, going to one event after the other, but just punching in the face. It was in its infancy. Thank you, Hanzo. Jack is nowhere near A+. Jack is a character that looks godlike when you see Anakin, Saint, Joey, Fury, but in reality, B+. I mean, and these days in Season 4, Jesus. If you thought Draganov got power creeped, this guy, ooh, I mean, it's like B. He's a B+. Not strong. Way too honest. Way too honest. So that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. I mean, putting Jack next to Steve, I'm just sitting here like, oh. And now is where it gets real good, right? Master Raven. Oh. TNA. What? I wonder how I justified that. I mean, we could just try and scroll back into the video to try and hear my reasoning, but it's gonna be stupid, is my guess. Eddie is not here. Eddie is like B+. B. I mean, he's really bad. I consider him the worst character in the game in Season 4. So now, I don't know if in Season 1, he was more Chad or Sigma, but I don't think so. So he's probably CB. Hwoarang is not particularly strong in Season 1. I don't know why I put him here. So he calling your old self stupid. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I needed 2 seconds looking at this, my eyes looking at this list, and I was like, you didn't know what you were talking about. There was nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm critiquing it right now. I knew a few things about the game, but overall, like, you have no clue what you're talking about. Hwoarang is not here. Hwoarang, in Season 4, you could argue he's here. But in Season 1, no. Xiaoyu, no. Also has been buffed a lot. B+. Paul is a god in Season 1. A god. Absolute behemoth. Just to give you a few clues, his back 1-2 knocks down for a guessing game. They fall on their ass, and if they stand up, they have their back towards you. If you quick stand, dash Death Fist connects. And that Death Fist does more damage in Season 1. Quite a bit more. His Rage Art Cancel does way more damage. His Quarter Circle back 4, it's like +3 on block. It's +1 now, and it's still like arguably one of the best counter tools in the game. It used to be +3. And they all set up, when he was in Rage, up back 2 and Quarter Circle back 4 would counter it the opponent, so he tilt to the side, and this would set up his death combo, which is he no longer can do it, but it was reliable. And that was Rage Art Cancel, Death Fist, Trooper Roll, while standing free 2 bound into Death Fist. Into an additional forward 4, I think was guaranteed. I mean, it was literally death. Paul was a joke. Paul was fucking S. Paul was a god in season 1. Kazumi, god in season 1. All of her key tools are just insane. Down forward 1, back 2, down back 4. Did I mention her magic 4? And her combos, yeah, prior to the power creep were quite something. Very strong character in season 1. Should be up there. King, A can be an A. I put Heihachi in A. I don't get it. Why did I do that? I have no idea. I mean, Heihachi was practically useless in season 1. Like, the Heihachi you play today, but we all know is like mid-tier at best, in my opinion. You could argue it's like, I mean, solid mid-tier. I'd probably put him at lower mid. And that's after 900,000 buffs. I mean, in season 1, it's like... Yeah, he's B. He's for sure B. Jin is super good. Super good in season 1. Forward 4, easy mode, pick up with while standing 4. You barely need to dash. So forward 4 is godlike. Down back 4 is a goddamn launcher on counter hit. Standing 4 recovers way faster. God, what am I forgetting? It's almost say no more, but what am I forgetting? I'm sure he had more dumb stuff in season 1. Right, his forward 3. No, it wasn't +3. It was like +1, +2, I think. Yeah, but still, that's a big deal. Oh, no, forward 4 is +3 on block, right? Oh, it didn't up for 2 give something on counter it? No, that was vanilla, I think. But yeah, Jin is an absolute beast. He's S, I think. Josie should not be here. Law, you could argue, is here. Yeah, let's try and speed this up a bit. Gigas in season 1 is completely fucking useless. Absolutely useless. He's like C. He's not B+. He's C. Max, absolute maximum B. Asuka is pretty decent. I think you could argue B+. Yeah, forward 4-2 was punishable, Ducky. But everything was trash. Lily is trash. C, B. Shaheen is way better than B+, I think. He's A. Kazuya is not strong. But I think you can argue B+. I don't think this is terribly... I don't think this is wrong. Nina... God, I don't know. Could you argue this? Or is she B in season 1? Claudio. Probably higher. Did he still have an ultra stupid forward 3 here? He's A. Claudio is A in season 1, right? Oh, his sidestep 4 was not godlike yet. His hop kick was better, yes. Alisa is A. Miguel is weak in season 1. Was he B in season 1? Right, Claudio has no lows in season 1. He was trash, Ducky. Right, yeah, I remember. He didn't have sidestep 4 yet, so the lows are trash. So maybe he is B plus B. So this isn't too far off. But Alisa is higher. And now it gets real funny, I have to say. Katarina in season 1. Isn't she stronger than she is now? Wasn't her magic 4 safe? 444? Her damage was higher. And was her down for the 1 stronger as well? But I think you could argue she's here. But here, this one's the best. Because this is Akuma. And in season 1, he's here. He's the best character in the game. He's S++. So in B, like in bottom 5, I have put the best character in the game. The top 1. Like, he's here. He's above everyone. But this wasn't exclusive to me. Like, the entire Tekken community, including me, was completely clueless about Akuma. You would only see Riksta playing him in tournament back then, and everyone was like, what a goddamn Chad Riksta is, playing a low tier. Hats off to Riksta. You're a gentleman among these tier whores playing Steve. Riksta, he's a Chad. Turns out Riksta is the biggest sweaty tier whore piece of shit. No, I'm just joking, Riksta. No one knew. Even me, I shit you not, would put Akuma here or here. He would say bottom middle tier. Too inconsistent, too hard execution, quite shitty tools. Jab him out of Demon Flip. That was legit what every top player said about Akuma. For 2.5 motherfucking years. 2.5 years. The entire Tekken community thinks Akuma is subpar. And then one tournament with Super Akuma. He is busted. He is overpowered. He's the best character in the game. So next time you wonder why people get things wrong in this game, or there are oversights, or people don't understand how strong certain characters are, that happened, right? So this game is insanely complicated. No one understands this game 100%. There are way too many variables. There are way too many characters. They have way too many attacks. They have way too many strings. Every goddamn string and attack has way too many properties. There are no standardized hitboxes. There's no standard high, mid, low hitbox. Every move has a unique hitbox. So when Gigas 442 trades with Negan's 442, those are two mids, but the same thing is not going to happen when Negan's 442 trades with Devilgin's up 4. That's going to be its own unique event. Because those mids, one might track a little bit more to the right, one tracks a little bit more, one has a deeper hitbox, one goes more vertical. It's like, that's why you have weird things happening all the time in Tekken with hitbox interactions. It's just, there's infinite complexity. So yeah, even your goats out there like Nee, JDCR, Arslan, in the end, they don't know everything about the game. It's that level of complex. So yeah, this is completely fucked. Lars is so goddamn trash in season 1. He's C. Lee, Lee in the bottom 3. Granted, Lee is weaker in season 1, but he's so underrated. It's like, but again, it's like everyone in the community, and I think Mirio, I think it was a thing on his stream as well. I'm playing the worst character in the game. I'm playing Lee. He's so fucking trash. He doesn't have shit. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? Oh. Well, Lee is pretty fucking good. Sidestep, acid rain, launch. Yeah, but he's the complete package. Even in season 1, he has everything. And that back 4. And that magic 4. That character has everything. What is he doing in B? Yeah, this is also just a joke. He's here. He's an A+. At the very least, he's an A. At the very least. Lucky Chloe is a bad character. Well done, main man. Kuma in C. I don't agree with that. And 1 year later, he would win Tekken World Tour 2019 with Rangchu. I don't think this was never true with Kuma. Granted, he's a weak character, but he belongs in like B+. People saying he's the worst in the game, not correct. Here, it should have been Lily, Eddie. These characters here make no sense. They should be at the bottom, C. With Lucky Chloe. Yeah, Lucky Chloe should also be there. Lars also here. Super bad. Gigas. Oh, wait. Yeah, again. C is Gigas, Eddie, Lily, Lars, Chloe, I think. Couldn't Lily break all floors on Forgotten Realm? That's Tekken 7 Vanilla, not Season 1 of Tekken 7 console. And I think that's it for critiquing this list. And it's just all over the place and testament to just how little I knew back then. But quite a few placements are correct. You could argue them, but so much is fundamentally completely wrong. But really fun looking at it, because I haven't seen this in 4 years, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What was I doing back then? But I was doing my best. I was doing my best. But it's nice to see how much I've improved in knowledge in this game, and also my presentation is better today. Oh, here we have Crab, who's a Lee main, so he's now going to explain that Lee was garbage dumpster tier. He was for sure the worst in the game. So before I end the recording, let's read Crab's testimonial here. Lee had no back free pickups. 4 and 4-4 combos didn't work sometimes. 4-3-4 didn't give combo 4-3-4. How often do you use 4-3-4 for a combo? No acid rain. 4-4-3. No acid rain. Oh, acid 1-3-3-3. That was not a combo. But you still had 1-2-4. 4-3-3-3. Okay, acid storm was shit. Less range, bad combo. Overall, he was much more inconsistent and buggy. No forward 1-4, so he couldn't combo from even a little. I get what you're saying, Crab, but he's still a very strong and complete character. Even with all of that, do you really feel he should be bottom 3? And I also want to stress that a lot of these characters were also not as strong as they are today, right? There's been a big power creep. Lee was not the only character to perform a bit worse in Season 1, right? So what you just explained, that goes for quite a few characters. But there's no fucking way he's bottom 3 in season 1. There's just no way. He was very underrated. Even with the problems you mentioned, I would put him in A. Just for the sheer strength of down for 1, down for 2, his keep out in general, his counter hit game, his 50-50 game, his damage. But okay, that's going to be my take on that. But I thought that made for an interesting video. Thanks for listening to me, everyone. Take care. Have a great day.